I want to do this video about young adults, when your children need answers from you. This came about me helping this young lady today. She wanted to tell me about her father. She haven't seen her father since her father and her mother were divorced, and she was about 4 years old. And now she's getting feelings like she needs to know who her father is now that she's about 20 years old. And now she's getting feeling because whether parents like it or not, even this happened to people that put their children up on adoption. Eventually the kid come around and need to know, like, who am I? That's the question that everyone want to know, who am I? So, a lot of people don't talk to their parents anymore, and they need to know, who am I? Like the genes of the family, have questions about health or whatever it is, why did you and mommy break up? His version of the story, because I remember sitting down in church one day, and we had a visiting pastor, and the pastor was saying that for years he hated his father, and when he actually met his father, he asked his father what happened, his version of the story, and it was dramatically different from the mom. And he said he cried, and from that day he built a relationship with his father, and the table was turned because he felt badly about his mom because she lied to him about the relationship with, the Trinity, him, the father, and her, she lied. So yeah, sometimes, guys, excuse me, sometimes the mom, she lies about the father, maybe because of pain or whatever. I don't know. Don't ask me. But whatever her excuse is, like she want to bury it deep down in her mind, and she don't want to talk about it. But sometimes the children want to know, like, and it's fear. I think it's fear. So anyway, getting back to this young lady now, she wanted to know how to go and approach her mother, to talk to her mom. Remember, now she's dedicated to her mom because her mom been taking care of her since 4 years old, and she don't know how to say it because why is these feelings coming up? She wants to know, and how would her mother feel about it? Would her mother feel like she's being disrespectful, asking about the father? But I don't think it's disrespectful. What do you guys think? First of all, everybody have the right to know, about their both parents, masculine and feminine energy. I'm always telling you guys about that. And then maybe when she see her father, she'll get the closure that she needs. Or maybe they could rebuild their relationship, starting from now, adulthood. And what do you think? Would you think the mom would get upset, like if this young lady would want to have a relationship with the father that wishes separated from the mom? You understand? It took two parents to get here, and that's all I got. It took two parents to get here. I do not agree with either parents being taken out of the child's life, unless it was violence, and even then, the other parent have rights too, as per in America. I don't know about any other place. I could just talk about what happens here in the America. So I kind of gave her some tips, and the tips I gave her was to start with a loving conversation. She said that her and her mom was pretty open and pretty cool, but like in sensitive situation like this, who knows if how cool her mom will be. I'm making some pasta. Listen, I was supposed to go to the grocery. It's hard working and doing all of this stuff, so I'm just cooking some pasta, easy breezy. Cook some pasta and throw some spaghetti sauce on it and some cheese, and call it a day. You got something to eat. Anyway, so yeah, I told her that she should start with a loving conversation. Excuse me, guys. I have to have my coffee. She should start with a loving conversation. Tell her mom, we need to sit down. I have something serious to talk to you about. And I hope you're not going to get hurt by it, but it's for me so that I can get healing and for me to get the answers that I want. And I don't want you to feel bad about it. Now, whether her mother feel bad about it or not, this young lady is in search mode. So whether she takes 1 more year, 10 more years to find her father, she will, because she's in pursuit. She will find her father. So, parents out there, it's not about you. It's about once the kid become like 18 and start searching for these answers, I think it's your responsibility to give them the truth. And I told her mom probably even know where the father is or the grandparents is, and it's fair enough. Who knows? The father probably see her and don't want to have nothing to do with her. That's something she's going to have to find out. And I'm telling you now that it's probably a lot of things the mother never said about the father. But I don't think it's good for parents to talk badly about the other parents anyway, like bad things, unless this person is in jail, like a serial killer or something, you know? Because you never want a stranger to walk up and tell your kid anything and it's like surprise in their laps. I also suggest that it's good to come outside of the home, like so that it will be a different environment so that you could talk, freely. So even if she's like sitting in a restaurant or something, having coffee or whatever, she won't overreact. Or the greatest thing to do sometimes too is to write a letter. Yeah, but I like that face-to-face interaction, to see the expression and everything. So I think it's good, like as adults, to talk face-to-face, look each other in the eyes, get that emotion out, because it's probably a give and take relationship at this point. Like when when her and her mother have the conversation, her mother probably get a good sigh out of it because this is something that needs to be released out of your system, But good for the young lady for wanting to know about her father. It's okay. Do you guys have this experience, We're just so tired of this one parent household, And if she wants to have the answers, kudos to her, So I really, if she do, get in touch with me and I'll find out what the next step is or what happened out of this relationship. I will let you guys know. But yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. Like, there was another young lady too that she's like 50 years old now. Her daughter is older. Her daughter haven't spoken to her in a long time. And suddenly around the holiday, her daughter called her. She was very, 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 very bitter, giving her mom all type of excuses of how she didn't raise her right and what happened in the childhood. Now, we could all be in the same household and have different experience. So your experience is different from my experience. So the mom felt like nothing. She didn't see anything that she did wrong. So I just suggested to the mom that now that the daughter contacted you and want to have a relationship with you from not talking to her for so long, even to the point that the daughter do not want to have kids just because of what happened to her in her childhood. Now the mother said that it wasn't a molestation thing. I don't know if it was addiction or what. I didn't pry into their business. But yeah. So at this point now, the daughter is an adult. It can't go back to the childhood relationship. It has to be an adult relationship. I think it's a gift. It's a new opportunity. It's the way you look at things. It's a new opportunity to start over fresh and have mutual respect for each other. And just take it from there. Life is too precious. You never know. Look at the world we're living in now. You never know what's going to happen tomorrow. She doesn't have any kids, this particular young lady. She don't want kids again because of her experience as a child. But who knows? From building this relationship, maybe she'll decide to change. I asked a question the other day about women. I asked them, since my choice, my body, is it the same thing if a man decides to do a vasectomy? How would you feel, especially if he did it and he didn't tell you and you're in a relationship or a marriage? Because maybe you want to have kids, but he didn't tell you. Please talk to me in the comment section and let me know how you guys feel about that. it's so much secrets in these relationships, and I don't know, it's 2025, why people don't just say what they mean and mean what they say and live their true life and stop living this fake life and wearing a mask. Like, just come on, be yourself. Is it really that hard to be yourself, guys? Why would you get into a relationship and you're stuck because it's so much secrets and so much lies? So yeah, I'm happy for the young lady that um, called her mom because she wanted to start a clean relationship with her. You know why that happened? Now the daughter is 30 years old. She knows she's getting more mature. She's not having any kids. She don't have any kids. And she needs a mom. She's yearning for her mom, you know? So whatever she's mad at her mom about, need to just clear the air and move on. Every day is a gift, you know? And how would she feel if something, I'm telling you, those people, when something happened to the parents, they cry because they didn't get that closure. Guys, don't waste time. We're living in some serious times right now. Don't waste time. Forgive and move on. Forgive and move on. And again, the forgiveness is for you, not for the next person. And if the next person do ask for your forgiveness and it's in your heart and you really mean that you're going to forgive the person and don't keep talking about it, then yeah, okay? Talk to me in the comment section. Remember to give me a like, comment, like and share. Share it with somebody. Share this information with somebody that can use it, guys. Yeah, that pastor really had me when he told his story in church. Now he's building a relationship. Him and his father is really close. And all those years in his younger life when the mom could have just simply told him the truth, but she had so much vengeance in her heart for the father that she lied to this kid because she wanted this kid to hate the father. You know, we're tired of these broken homes. I don't know about you guys, but I know I am. Tired of these broken homes. If the dad leave the house or the mom leave the house, let that parent see their child. It's only fair. Think about your kids. If you say you love your kid at all, think about your kid. Anyway, guys, that's all I got about the thing. I just know that it's hurt because the mother is hurting. The other young lady is hurting because she don't know her father. She feels abandoned. I told her about her abandonment wound, which is why the mom needs to talk to her, because that abandonment wound will make her find like a partner, and when he leaves and start acting funny, those are her triggers. Those triggers will come. We have to heal from all of these childhood trauma. We have to heal. Not going back and forth. Going back to the mom. She's hurting. She wants to be so protective. She's dancing around her daughter, dancing around her words. She feel like she can't express herself. That's emotional. That's like a torture, emotional abuse. Because the daughter knows it's the mother and she told her about the abuse, she used her emotions against her, and that's not right, you know? So in order to build a relationship, people have to put their issues on the table and be adults, you know, because the other person have all right to express themselves as well. Fully express themselves without feeling like they're going to be penalized. So anyway, that's my thing with it. You know, again, I'm just tired of the broken homes. I see too much children out here hurting, longing for their father, especially the father. The father played a very instrumental part in the children's lives. I don't care what you guys want to say. All right? When the father comes in, he speaks with his tone, just his tone alone. He doesn't have to curse. He doesn't have to scream. Just him walking in with his manhood, like, what a guan, son. You know? Changes the environment. All right? And then when the boys, especially when the boys get a certain age, they need their father to show them certain things. It's just not the same. Yeah, mom, you're great. You do your parts. But the kid, get my pot, guys. The kid needs to have both parents. I totally agree with that. That's what I'm about. Yeah. And then also, it takes a little pressure off of you, you know? whether you guys are together or not, it's so nice when the kids is like, oh, I'm going to wait for the weekend to see my dad. It would have been nice if it's in the same household, but oh well. It's a good thing, you know? Let them share some responsibility, plus you get to go and do what you do. Get a little me time. It's okay. It's okay. All right? Talk to me in the comment section. Toodles.